the time.
Okay.
But in my mind, you couldn't make me believe once people find out that in America, in 2014, that America was sentenced a 13-year-old kid, especially out of Florida, St. Louis, places like that. They would sentence a 13-year-old kid to life without parole.
Right.
With all the information in the data that we have about brain development. So I'm running to the internet with this information, but I didn't know nothing about being viral, but it wasn't getting a bunch of likes, it wasn't getting a bunch of shares, but you couldn't make me believe this.
Right.
So once they started enacting the videos and the live buttons to social media,
right.
I was like, where I'm from, men don't watch nobody. The game is you don't pay attention to nobody.
Right.
Cause for the most part, you think of talking, lying, and bullshit. So once I realized that people are watching, but they won't watch you for the right reasons. That's what made me really start analyzing it, because now I'm going live, but I'm going live and I'm teaching at the schools.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I'm asking people to come volunteer. I had a reading. I used to do a reading challenge at the schools where I would give away $500 to first place if they read this book that was called The New Jim Crow by Michelle Alexander. Okay. So you write me a 3-page paper, first place get 500, second place get 150, third place get like 75. So I would do these challenges and be going live and doing it and didn't get no traction.
Didn't get nothing.
And at the time, the fight videos were starting to. This was what was happening on social media at
Like
the time.
2012.
Okay. Man, fight videos, after school fights, neighborhood fights, and so there was a popular rapper by the name of Goyayo.
Okay.
I know
So Goyayo was going viral all the time for fighting. So I'm saying, man, how this getting? You know what I'm saying? So how the negative. So all this new to everybody.
Right.
So I'm sitting back over the years. Doing the work in the community, trying to gain the attention. Say, man, this woman just buried her son who got killed at this 8th grade party. He was 15, he got killed by a 19-year-old. Both of them got guns at a kid party. You know, trying to bring this kind of awareness to the community. Man, wasn't nobody getting a damn. So as you sit back and observe, and this became more out of frustration. Man, fuck you, bitch ass. You never got that. Because I just buried this 15-year-old kid who was claiming blood.
Yeah.
Right? So I just buried this 15-year-old kid who came claiming blood in this blood neighborhood. I just had a barbecue to try to raise money to bury this blood baby. I was just down at the funeral home fighting with the funeral home because the mama got some insurance, but she don't have enough insurance because the funeral home trying to overcharge her for the prices.
Right.
So now we trying to raise money for the 12-year-old little brother who watched him get killed. But ain't no bloods coming to donate. So I guess it's easy to get online and say, you slob ass. Blood. It ain't funny, but I'm saying this out of the pain for this mama because this kid died claiming blood. So, but when I go to the Mexican funeral, when I go to the Latin King Mexican funeral, the Latin King Mexicans have paid for the whole funeral.
They helping
the Kings have paid for the whole funeral.
Yeah.
The Latin Kings got a treasurer where the family can go get money from the treasurer. See, they got a hierarchy. And I'm watching the Latin Kings take care of the family member. They got a Latin, but I'm looking at the Mexicans, I'm looking at the blacks. So it's easy, man.
So I'm from
to say because this is not my competition, but this is my opposition. Because these same kids that's killing, I'm also talking to them at the juvenile center that's facing these 40 years of facing certification. And I'm saying, God, y'all did that? Well, you ain't gonna snitch. So as I'm talking to them, I'm saying, where are you from? Was you raised by this, raised by that? So once I get past that, now I want to tap into the spirit of this kid. Who is your favorite rapper?
Right.
So when he tell me who his favorite rapper is, It's gonna tell me a little something about this little.
His mindset.
His mindset, the spirit that he walking with, the aura, the energy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go listen to the lyrics of this kid's favorite rapper and come back the next day and say, God, what you like him for? All he talk about is killing.
Yeah.
No wonder.
Yeah.
And then go so just like homie, this 15-year-old kid who I was telling y'all got killed. He got accused of committing a robbery that he didn't commit. And so we fought hard to get him out of juvenile. So this right before he got killed. He could draw real good. When I went to visit him at his house, when I got to the door, they didn't have a doorknob. It was a pair of panties in the hole to cover up the hole where the doorknob would be.
Right.
To pull the door.
To pull the door open. So that touched my heart. Like, God, man, I see why they little got taken and robbed. And he a big little, but he a good kid with a good spirit. He just come from these conditions. So what I started realizing, homie, that no child is born bad, right? All behavior is learned. Children mimic what they see and repeat what they hear. Yep. So it's our environment, it's our culture that shape these little niggas. So when I started looking at the elements and the conditions of the environment, looking at the culture, the rap music, the rap lyrics, the rap persona, the rap image, and then just what our culture uplift. This is what's driving us this way. So that's the opposition. So looking at all this, when I come online,
it's cold,
it's to attack this. Let's destroy this. So you shoot up the motherfucking neighborhood when the white man get you. So because this is what you're seeing. They just shot up a 93-year-old woman's house last night, and it was the wrong house. But we over here patching the gun holes up with the police department, but they black police officers. So now how can I say fuck the police when it's me and these black police officers pitching in our own money to get this black woman house repaired from these these bullets you shot up through her.
Facts.
So it's easy to go against street and join in with the police, homie. So that was my outlet when I came to the internet, because I was starting the conditions. It's just like the black woman feel like she hate the black man. She just hate the actions of the black man, the ways of the black man. She really don't hate the black man. But start to hate black people because of the conditions that we create for one another. It's easy for the boule or the bourgeois or the uppity Negro to hate the causing these conditions. But you don't want to hate nobody.
Yeah.
But you can't express that. So coming to the internet and say, man, I hate you.
I hate his brother.
But I'm just saying this, but in my heart,
like
secretly, I'm praying saying, well, God, don't let my heart be hardened toward my own people. Because nigga don't want to hate his own people, but man.
So let me ask you a question, Charles. At what point did you feel comfortable enough to show the ignorance of our culture to get your point across? Homie. I know you had to because you like, wait a minute now.
I didn't want to lose my white support. I'm gonna be real.
Now you know what they're gonna say. They gonna sell out.
Some sellout. Just like most, it's a lot of shit you don't post because you don't want to lose your job.
Yeah,
that's true. Right.
That's a lot of shit too.
Yeah,
come on now.
Yeah.
But nah, homie. Man, white people don't. I'm gonna be real.
Now you know what they're gonna say. They gonna sell out.
Some sellout. Just like most, it's a lot of shit you don't post because you don't want to lose your job.
At what point did you feel comfortable enough to show the ignorance of our culture to get your point across? Homie. I know you had to because you like, wait a minute now.
I didn't want to lose my white support. I'm gonna be real.
Now you know what they're gonna say. They gonna sell out.
Some sellout. Just like most, it's a lot of shit you don't post because you don't want to lose your job.
Yeah,
that's true. Right.
That's a lot of shit too.
Come on now. But nah, homie. man, white people done opened doors for me.
Right.
Homie, I was a pre-law student at Texas Wesleyan University, training the United States Department of Home. I'm leading human trafficking divisions, only for me to come back online 5-7 years later, holler, I white. Ain't never nobody. You think they gonna let me lead these trainings? And this shit is documented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This shit documented, homie. My youth organization at the time was highly recommended to all 254 counties throughout the state of Texas by the Texas Juvenile Justice Department. So I'm speaking at every major youth facility, homie. I went so crazy online. The organizations out of Washington, D.C., homie, they literally met with me, man, asked me, man, please, because we gaining NFL support. Homie, I was a poster child.
Yeah.
But I'm not reaching my people. I'm everything white people wanted me to be, homie. I was a little Dr. King, man. I didn't cuss. Wear gold chain. I always had gold teeth. You know, 'cause that's a Southern thing.
Yeah,
I wouldn't smoke weed on camera. I didn't use the word. So if you follow me or knew anything about me from 2009, 2010 to I ain't started going radical to the police shootings, to Tamir Rice shooting, Bill Cosby's arrest. But before then, I wasn't no online. That's why you saw me in a bow tie. I was very polished, but I wouldn't. I don't know if I could reach people, but I wasn't reaching people.
What was the first video to go viral that you remember that okay, I'm on to something?
When I threatened to call the police on it, I drove to the police station. It was a gang member, a Four-Tray Gangster Crip, Harvard Street Crip, online, calling me a sellout because I was speaking against, I think it was either George Floyd or one of them, and bringing a tough guy, but trying to talk community talk. Oh, you a sellout. And he went gang banging on me. So, yeah, I threatened to call the police on him. And, you know, so it was community activists, snitches on Harvest Street Crips. So that's when World Star was big. So it went viral on World Star. So that's what really pushed me into the limelight.
Okay. Let's get into